So this recovery was performed back in April. We received it in the morning. The guy left the vehicle behind the night before. I contacted him, and he was a young kid. He was taking photos at night, coming back home, and hit a pothole and rolled the car to an embarkment that was about 30 or 40 feet below. So I picked him up, sent a request to other volunteers in case somebody else was able to help. We arrived to where the vehicle is. You can see it right there on the right side at the bottom of the screen. There is a white roof. That's the vehicle. I immediately found a tree right in front that could help us sort of triangulate the winch straight down. The kid was helping me set up the tree saver, and he went down to the tree, to the Subaru, to get the vehicle moving. He thought the car will start again. Anyways, it was what it seems like a pretty easy recovery at first. We ran into some trouble. I ran out of line basically to pull all the way the car into the road. I put it on the article just so you guys, if you want to read all the details in the article, you will see everything that I went through with that recovery. After this recovery, I reevaluated the way I approached this. I started going into the recovery mode too quickly without thinking through, the next steps and how long my rope was gonna pull the vehicle up and all of that. So I think that next time I'm gonna take a few more minutes and kind of like run the recovery on my head for a while until I get it, especially if I'm by myself, which is not recommended. Anyways, the day was saved by first a guy that just showed up with his Tacoma, and he drove by and offered to be an anchor because he saw what we were trying to do. So he parked behind my Jeep and put a strap, and that helped a lot. At one point we were both actually pulling low gear backwards to try to not skid forward with the weight of that Subaru. It's unbelievable how much the weight changes when you have an incline. I managed to get the vehicle all the way, the front wheels to basically the flat area, and my winch and my Jeep and everything started to fail and lose power. My winch was on the red. And in that second, two Jeeps showed up on the front, and that was amazing. The guy immediately offered help. One of the Jeeps just moved forward and hooked a second line to that vehicle, and within 5 minutes we had the vehicle back on the ground. And that was amazing. That was incredible. So I'm very thankful. These guys really helped me on this recovery. The guy from the Tacoma and the guy from the Jeeps. I really appreciate it. And it was a fun one. The guy drove back home with the vehicle even after rolling it twice. So it was a learning experience for me, and it was a great experience for everybody, and these guys that were helping me also. I really appreciate them, and
That's the problem.
I hope we cross paths again. So anyways, thank you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Well, we got a second line from a passerby that was driving a couple jeeps. They're helping us, so I think that we're gonna be pulling it off.
Okay.
I got very lucky that these two guys showed up with their jeeps, because with my jeep alone I was not able to pull this off. Honestly, I was gonna roll it back down and just try to find more volunteers. This morning I was the only one that responded here, but luckily these guys had their jeeps with winches and they're really helping. Amazing.
That worked out good.
What's your name?
I'm Bill.
Bill and
Brandon.
Brandon. Okay, nice meeting you guys. Thank you for the help.
Yeah, no problem. He's heading that direction. So
Yeah.
once we get unhooked, we can grab his back end and pull it that way.
Yeah. Well, believe it or not, we got it. And that was a whole team effort. These guys were really cool.